Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to SB Money Flow. I'm Dr. Travis Davis, the founder of SB Money Flow. Today, we're going to be talking about the GovCon Marketplace. So when you log into SB Money Flow, come down here to your left-hand side, look for your GovCon Marketplace. Remember, you need to make sure that you check your email so you can get your login for this once you sign up for SB Money Flow. But once you're inside of the GovCon Marketplace, this is what it looks like. The first thing that you want to do here is come up to your right-hand corner, and you're going to go to My Business. You're going to make sure, I got to reboot, sorry. You're going to come up here and you're going to ensure under My Business that you have all of your NAICS codes already set up right here. You can add extra NAICS codes in it if you need to. You can also put your target agencies in here that you would like to target as well if you know the agencies that you want to target. And if you know your PSC codes that you would like to put in there, you can also install all of your PSC codes, and then you can just click Apply Changes right here. Now, this is just going to expedite things. So every time you log in, it'll already be pulled up. But you can always come here, erase the NAICS codes, and you could put in any NAICS code that you want. If you're doing consulting work and you're working with another company or whatnot, maybe they have a different NAICS code. So you can go ahead and put it in right there, and that'll pull up here. Now, as we take a look through here on our left-hand side, we can change the way that this is pulling the research. So on your home screen is going to be all of your research. And we can go all the way back to 2002 and see how the government has been spending based off the NAICS codes that you have selected. And as you guys can see, it'll change the chart. It'll change who's been spending the most and things of that nature. You can also change, well, maybe you don't want 10 agencies to pop up. You just want like the top 5 right there, which is pretty well too. You can switch this to PSC codes as well. So maybe you want to know what the PSC codes are for what it is that you do. You can go ahead and switch that over to PSC codes and see exactly what those codes are for your industry. And once again, you can come here and add your own PSC codes if you would like to use some different ones as well. But it's great to know what your NAICS and PSC codes are. It's kind of very important there. Now, as we continue to scroll down, it'll show you the top agencies that have been spending your money in a pie chart. And then we can actually come over here and see the dollar amounts, as well as we could hover to see the dollar amounts too. If I scroll down a little bit more, it'll tell you exactly when they are spending the money, which is very, very important because we want to know, when is the money actually being spent? Because you don't want to be in the top of Q1 and they don't spend any money in Q1 and understanding they're spending it all in Q4. So we need to prepare ourselves for when Q4 comes so we can get in front of the customer before Q4, right? If it's spending in Q4, we want to get in front of them for Q1. So we'll have that right there as well. And then again, we got the top companies right here who are spending or not spending, who are getting awarded all of those type of deals. Now, we're still here on that top page. Now, when I click on the companies, I can actually see, their address, their phone number. I can see other contracts that they've been awarded. And, I can see the NAICS codes that they're getting paid off of. Now, I can always add more information and put contacts here, and I can put them inside of my SB Money Flow as well. But that's how that's going to look when you do click on the customers. Now, the agency, when I come over here and click on the agency, I can get more information and stay up to date and understand who exactly is spending all the money. It's called the sub agency, okay? So I can stay up to date with that. I can see the map of the department and exactly where that money is flowing. And same thing, guys, once I see the sub agency or the office under the agency, I can click on it and find out information, okay? So I can know that that one individual is under that sub agency. So that's who I should be reaching out to. And things like Department of Army and stuff, their list is going to be a whole lot deeper. But those will be all relationships that, we should start doing our research and figuring out exactly who it is that we're going to be talking to. The next tab up here at the top, you'll see federal opportunities. You're going to come here and click on these federal opportunities. And this is where you can actually play around with, and this is based off your style of how you want to do it. Sources sought opportunities, of course, are not real contracts. You can get your solicitation, your combined synopsis, and your pre-solicitations. If you guys don't know what this stuff means, well, you need to go to govconcheatcodes.com and go to the university so you can learn how to do government contracting. And I actually explain exactly what each and every one of these different contract types are. You can search by agency. So, once you do your research on the front, you realize what agency has all of your money. Well, we don't need to pay attention to every agency. We need to pay attention to the agency that has our money. So you could go ahead and quickly start to look through your agency. You can also look for set-asides. If I was to take this off, it would probably pop up more. So now I can look for 8As, women-owned, veteran-owned, all of the different set-aside opportunities that are out there. Instead of just looking at everything, maybe I just want to focus on what I have a cert for so we can move quickly. You can also look at your NAICS codes or any other NAICS codes. We can look for place of performance as well to filter through that. Now, once you get over here, and you see an opportunity that you like, you could actually click here on the interactive report. And the reason I say click on the interactive report is because it's actually going to pull any documentations that are available there. So once you do your search and you like those, well, we don't have to go over to sam.gov. We're actually pulling it all right here. So you could quickly just click on this and it's going to actually download the document that is located on sam.gov. But I do advise you to, because it is tech, always go look at sam.gov as well. So I could click right here and this is just going to take me straight over to sam.gov. So I know exactly what that opportunity is that is being talked about there. You could do more filtering and create pivot tables, and you could subscribe to different things. So every time they do an update, you'll get alerted all right here in that interactive report under opportunities. The next thing that we're going to be looking at here is your businesses, okay? You could actually take a look at your businesses, and, we don't want to look at business. And the reason that you're looking at businesses is to research potential partners to work with. So we don't want to look at the businesses that aren't active in sam.gov. Instead, we want to filter through the businesses that are active. And you can filter these through certifications that they may own. So maybe you're looking for a veteran-owned business. Okay, so I could click on veteran-owned business. And we don't just want to talk to any veteran-owned businesses. We want to talk to veteran-owned businesses really making money, right? So I could look at a veteran-owned business between $1 million and $10 million. That lets me know they know what they're doing already because they've already produced $1 million plus. So those are individuals that I want to work with because I know they're trying to get to $10 to $100 million, and they'll understand while I'm reaching out to them. Next that I've selected that right there, maybe I'll take something and look in my own backyard. Okay. So, the best relationships to build is people that you can actually look them in their eyes. So, maybe I'll look, because I'm here in the DMV area, I'll do Maryland and Virginia, right? So now I can actually drive up on these individuals. And the last thing that I'm going to make sure is I just pay attention to people in my NAICS codes. So now I got 73 businesses in my NAICS codes doing over $1 million. This is the individuals that I should be going to go talk to, right? It's very simple. Now, once you see a business like, okay, I like that, we can go ahead and click on it. And hopefully we can get all of the information that's available. It's pulling all public information. So we can get their email address, their phone number, their business address, the website of their business will all be pulled right there. So you can quickly do your research and move faster. So that's the business side. And last but not least, we got the agency side of the house right here. So again, once you know that a bigger parent agency, so, we got AID right here. We can actually select AID, and you can search through NAICS codes and PSC codes too. But we can actually come over here and get way more information on the agency, see exactly who's sitting over here. But let me go back here for a second. And, you can now see and fill out information for the agency as you meet them. and learn more about how they operate, so you don't have to keep thinking about the agencies over and over again. The more you build the relationships up with them, the easier that this stuff is going to get. And we're constantly updating this stuff too. You'll see alerts coming out. We're going to be adding state contracting to this as well. That is next on the plan. It won't be every state because states are a little bit different, but we'll start trickling in states throughout the year. And then eventually, way later on down the line, we'll look to local opportunities. But I am telling you, state is already being developed. I believe we have about 5 or 6 states that we're fixing to put into here now. And again, our goal is to get all 50 plus states on here, so you guys can not just see the federal contracts, but you guys can also see the state government contract opportunities. Now, the beauty about this is once you do get all of this set up and you're with SB Money Flow and you've connected your domains, this is how this is going to work. Now, what'll end up happening is yourdomain.com. If I come here to contracts, this will be the actual site. So it'll be yourdomain.com. And it could be lead intake, but you guys see how I got to it. Okay, let me go back here in case you didn't. You want to click on sites, funnels. Okay, and you should see something called the contracts. Once you come to contracts, you're going to come here. You're going to go to settings. And you're going to put your domain here and save this to make it live. Once it's live, this site will be connected to your SB Money Flow account. Now, all you're going to end up doing is coming here and all of those contracts that you see, you're going to go ahead, fill out the information right here. Once you fill out the information right here, it'll all pop up and you will be good to go. It'll actually come right over here into your SB Money Flow account and it will go to your opportunity section. And then you can come over here to your GovCon CRM, and this is where it will fall once you put it right here and you click submit. Now that is for any new contract opportunities. Now we also did it for when you're out there networking and meeting individuals. You come here, funnels, go to the FU folder, the follow up. You're going to do the same thing. Click here, go to settings, add the domain. Then you're going to come right on back here and it should be yourdomain.com/FU. Okay. Once you get there, you put the contact information in there of the individual that you've met and talked to. Go ahead and click submit. And once again, that will be pulled over here into your opportunity section in your FU network. Now, when you go to talk to individuals and you've gone through the onboarding and set your account up, if I need to talk to this person right here, I can just come click right here and this will pull their account up inside of my SB Money Flow. And this is the only place that I should talk to them at. So if you're sending them an email, this is where we're going to email them from. So you're going to come right here and you're going to send them a message through email, change this through email, and then you can go ahead and send out the email. The reason it's important that you do it this way is because you guys should be bringing people on to help you eventually. And no matter if it's you emailing them or somebody else, you can always just come here and see the conversations that were had through email. So I could just click here, pull this up, and I can see exactly what was being talked about. Okay. So that is the importance of that side of the house right there when it comes to the whole opportunity section. But that's your GovCon Marketplace. I'll be seeing you guys on the next training.